Hey all, this is Sarah O'Brien, Sarah the Tarot Slut. Let's do a reading for the Twin Flames. My decks are a bit mixed together today. We're going to start with Sarah's Tarot, the one I created. I think I will create another deck before the year ends. We're going to start with shared energy, commitment, union, marriage. It's fucking beautiful. They both want that for the future. And the magician energy is shared here too. Power, manifestation, self-love, magic. They're stepping into their full power and divinity and remembering how powerful they are. I feel like crying a little bit. We're going to reshuffle and get the masculine first today. Waiting, positive waiting though on the bottom there. I've done more tarot readings for people in the last couple months than ever before. The masculine energy is in a hermit mode today, kind of going within, keeping to himself, possibly being in nature. They're feeling victorious, they're feeling happy. This is a celebratory energy. It's a win. They're closing cycles that needed to close, karmic chapters that have served their purpose and are over lessons learned, to do with toxic energies, the devil energy here. The devil is not happy that the divine masculine's escaping their clutches. This self-care is happening, but there's a bit of overthinking energy as well in the energy here with the divine masculine. That's why the hermit mode is necessary. There's a lot of passion that he's feeling right now. Ace of Wands, a passionate new connection. And I say new connection, the Fool comes out. Ace of Swords is here too. It's a true, beautiful new relationship or new beginning. Between that lonely dark was dream sky, half dusk, and my poet. I wrote that with magnets somewhere before. There's a lot of passion. He's moving toward it quickly. And despite the desire to move aggressively toward that passionate pursuit, there is a balancing of energy that's happening first with this Temperance card here, which is beautiful. That is Walden Pond in Massachusetts, where Thoreau studied. Lived, whatever. Okay, let's get the feminine's energy. Changes. There's some betrayal or darkness lingering due to an unstable past. Choices of the past that she kept secret or hidden. I also see this, though, as dark magic that was directed at her that she had to kind of deal with, and she dealt with it by dancing her way through it. If you see, this is me doing like ballet, the Nutcracker, when I was a kid, and then this is me during the pandemic dancing with the mask on. She has made this attack on her soul look like a beautiful dance, and that is her power. She can turn and transmute any energy directed toward her, no matter how negative or dark, look at the sky, into something profoundly beautiful. So what she's doing right now is she's taking the most painful experiences her heart has encountered and turning it into some kind of art. I find that so fucking beautiful, and that's part of her magician energy that's coming through. She's about to have a new beginning, a new chapter, just at the same time as the divine masculine. So they're coming together in the same moment, palms open, ready to accept what is offered here. She is expressing her love and care and compassion in the Knight of Cups energy. She might soon be by the ocean. And she's also having the patience to balance out her life at this time, and going within and seeking answers within, studying herself. After a tower moment has caused a bit of chaos, right? And She is leaping for joy, however, because she has become, her faith has only deepened through this experience. So she has only become closer to God and to her divinity than ever before. It has only strengthened her faith, which was the opposite of what the devil wanted it to do. She is a bit fearful, but she's walking away from that fear, and her eyes are directed upward. So she's healing kind of from that pessimistic attitude. And we do see her more in an optimistic waiting now, in the Three of Wands, which was at the bottom of the masculine's deck, remember? So a lot of parallels right now. She's walking away from that battle of the past and making a choice to lean into the hope for the future. Hope is a very powerful form of energy. She is not taking some kind of divine blessing coming into her life. She's not ready for it. And she's communicating this with her divine masculine, but also with, I feel like on a spiritual level, she's communicating to her guides that she is not ready to take this yet, because she's still walking away from like some kind of financial hardship or a lack mentality or some sort of like distrust of the abundance guaranteed to her during this lifetime. We're going to get a couple cards from the Klimt deck and then close it out. We'll start with the feminine this time. Damn, I am quite emotional today. So there is some trapped energy on the feminine side today. And she's bringing forth the truth and staying authentic. Despite this, she is having the strength to persevere through this hard time. And she's pursuing her passions in the Knight of Wands. Echoing the Knight of Wands we saw on the masculine side. She's facing some karmic debt that she has to still pay. And she's changing up her surroundings at this time. I do also feel that this debt is kind of like a generational karma, to do with more than just her, right? Because look at all the people there. But she's carrying this burden for her ancestors, perhaps. In some ways, this is her bringing forth a blessing, an offer, but in a slow-moving way. She is nurturing herself and others at this time, balancing priorities. There's a nurturing energy here. Okay, she's giving back to herself and others. And again, the Five of Pentacles speaks of like kind of getting back on your feet after a difficult time, after a time of stress and hardship. So she is collaborating with others, turning toward music or other kind of forms of art to regain energy, to remind herself of her power and strength and her love for herself. She's bringing truth to some kind of karmic energy as well at this time. All right, so this is the masculine side of the story of the Klimt deck. The story is far from over. Have faith. So he made a choice to go toward his joy. Choosing his joy. What brings him joy? Which is the passionate connection he has with the divine feminine, and that is balancing everything out and bringing karmic justice to the connection. Him expressing his truth toward the feminine is bringing that balance in. He sees her as a Queen of Pentacles, someone very confident, beautiful. There's lovely energy, very strong energy here. Also, as a Queen of Cups, I love when the masculine just wants to like flatter her. Just goes on and on. Just so kind, so good-hearted, so precious and loving and gorgeous, and you know, there's all those words coming to mind from the masculine energy. He apologizes for having been in an illusion, having been distracted, having been tormented by self-deprecating thoughts, kind of. But now he is returning to kind of more of an innocent version of himself before he was corrupted by burdens and stress in this kind of darkness of the world we live in, and more healing that inner child wound that needs to be addressed. The heartbreak within, and he's healing the heartbreaks he has faced that he had been holding on to, and he's ready to, I feel, let go. And also turning toward that same art form to express himself or heal himself. And also that heals others. Through healing ourselves, we can heal the world. A focus inward will be the most beneficial to anyone and everyone here on earth. So the more you can heal and focus your energy on yourself, the better off it will be for everyone. As long as you also, treat others kindly, of course. I'm not endorsing narcissism. I'm just saying that focusing on your self-love and being kind to yourself is the most beneficial thing you could do for anyone. So this is the King of Wands. He's very passionate and he's in a happy mood, I have to say. He's in that same Three of Wands we already saw in the other deck, where he's optimistically looking toward the future. And he does want the Divine Feminine in his future. I see they want a stable home life together. They want to build this foundation together, and he's going to communicate this to her as well. Walking away from the battle of the past, as we saw her in the Five of Swords. But it's going to be a very positive outcome here with the Sun. So I have today. I love you so much. Bye.